A movie that's awesome, kick-ass, and has video game references? Oh yeah, it's about to go down. Directed and produced by Nicholas Gyeney. I hope I said your last name right, because I'm definitely trying to make sure that I said your last name right, because it's hard to pronounce that last name. But the movie starts off with you seeing this guy named Kincaid, and he owns the Sentinel program, and he's talking to the interviewer, which is awesome, by the way. And they have this having a conversation about his company and what his company doing, and where they moving up. And next thing you know, Jesus, I'm trying to think of his name. Kincaid is telling the interviewer about what's going on with the company. So the company basically makes these chips that they put in the back of people's heads. But the really weird thing is that he's taking gaming to a whole nother level. Now, I know, like, most people that game out there like that, I mean, we all play games. You ever just play games and you just had a hard day at work or just had a frustrating day, so you come home and you take your anger out on the game? But that's not the case. What they do is they put chips in the back of the person's head that you will be playing as, and then you be going out with that person in the real world, but not literally be there. Like, from your perspective, you will see them on the screen, but that person is out there in real life, but you don't really know that. You just somebody that's just playing the game. So it goes from having that conversation to you seeing the guy named Creed, which is he used to, he was working for the company at one point, but he didn't like the way Kincaid was doing things, and the way he was doing things was really fucked up and really sinister. So he decided to, like, just pull the fun, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not. So he sends some guys to his house. They end up knocking him out, kidnapping his wife, and then putting the chip in his head, which is he designed. So what makes it more crazy is you end up seeing Larenz Tate, which is he plays Max. You see him in the house, and he's getting a knock at the door. I mean, ring at the door, and next thing you know, which really surprised me, it was the director. It was Nicholas at the door, which if you didn't know, now you know. Nicholas drops Larenz Tate, that plays Max, the package at the door, and basically Larenz Tate play as, he's a beta tester, so he tests out, video games, and he had a history of doing that. He's like their secret weapon, that's what they call him. So he ended up testing this game out, and he started to notice that the game was really weird, because he's like, wait a minute, this is too realistic. He said, wait a minute, that guy looks like Creed. Which is, he knew the guy. Like, he was familiar with who the guy was, and he really fucked his head up. But before I even say anything else about this movie, let's give this movie a rating, shall we? I give this movie 2 thumbs up and a big ass smiley face. Oh yeah. And I definitely have to give props to Manu Bennett, because he kicked ass through this whole movie, which is, I love the idea of, like, whoever, like, I know the director, Nicholas, he did a good job in shooting the fight scenes, because you notice in most action movies, they really suck at shooting fight scenes. Shit's all the front, like, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I can't see nobody punching nobody, but the way the action scenes were shot in this movie, the way the fight was in this movie was awesome. The action in this movie is good. The one part that really make you feel bad is when you notice that, like, all right, when they put the chip in the guy head, Jesus Christ, I can't think of that, Creed, when they put the chip in the guy Creed head, the people that's out there that's villains, these are just normal citizens that's put to task to do fucked up shit. Either their moms threatened to be killed or something, like that school situation. That was powerful. Like I said, this movie is really good. I thought the action was good. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. I just try to give you a little bit of what I seen and a little bit of what I experienced. But I thought the movie was awesome. I thought it rocked. I thought the fight was awesome. You guys got to check this movie out. Beta test. Check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Beta Test, because I already told you what I thought about it. It got my highest rating. I highly recommend it. It kicked ass. It was awesome. And I want you guys to check it out. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Check it out and leave comments below, because I definitely want to hear your comments. And to all my movie lovers, I love you.